We've only lived in this house for 2 months, and every day with my wife is another project. Whether it's burning brush, cutting trees, fixing gates, building a wall, epoxy in the basement floor, trying to fix the plumbing pipes, you name it, my wife always has a project. And today, well, not today, this whole week and past couple of weeks, we've been working on a vegetable garden outside. And she got this crazy idea off of TikTok to do a raised bed with logs as the perimeter. We got logs from the tree that fell, and we dragged all of those things over here. We also went to a neighbor and got all their logs and brought those over here. And then, if you look up at the fence row, way up there, we were raking all the rakings up and we're putting it in the flower bed for compost. The crazy thing is, I don't have all the right tools for this. I don't have a wheelbarrow. I don't have a truck that I can use. So all of this has been done by hand by loading all of that up on a tarp and dragging it to the flower bed. About halfway through trying to get all this brush up here, one of our neighbors let us borrow a wheelbarrow. So, can you see it? There's the wheelbarrow. And just to show you, this so far is all the brush and what is essentially going to be compost that we put inside the garden. But first, time to go. I have company, time for pizza. So our company went home. It is now Monday and we are back at it. While they were here, they were nice enough to help us get all of our leaves and compost in here. So now we just have a little bit left out at the fence, and then we're gonna put the dirt in there, which Rachel is already getting a head start.
Take a tour of the garden. So let's start with the tomatoes. I decided to get a couple big boys. I think these are big boys, and these are, I think, big boys as well. I could be wrong. I definitely know these are big boys, and they've got a ton of them on there already. And then we have these ones, which I know what these are. Come over here. They're Ramas, and they're doing so well. There's tons of them here. There's some there. Up here, there's some on the top that are coming in, and they're just doing absolutely ridiculously awesome. So I'll probably definitely do that next year, because this is the first year we've ever done like Ramas. And then we have our most favorite, we get this almost every year, and it's the Husky Cherry Reds, and we have two of these, one right here and one right here. And those are doing awesome too, of course, because that's why I get them every year. I guess they just do really good on this climate area. There's some there. They're everywhere. Then we decided to go with something a little different. We got these ones, and it's not doing very well, but they're Sun Sugar Yellow Cherry Hybrid tomatoes, and they're supposed to be like, I guess, orange-ish. So we got those. This is the yellow squash, and of course yellow squash goes crazy. I have to cut these leaves down all the time. We got some yellow squash right here coming in, and we've got that there. And we've got our green beans. We've got our green beans coming in. They're doing really well. We love these bush green beans. We do those almost every year. And then this year we decided to do something a little bit different. We're doing these snap peas. Here's some. Oh, look, that one's been eaten off of. But anyway, these are the snap peas, and they're sweet, and we put them in stir fries, or we'll just eat them right off. The girls don't really eat these as much as I thought they would, but they're awesome in stir fries. We have zucchini, and of course we love zucchini, so this is awesome. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I can see off of there right now, and they do just flipping amazing for us. So we love to do zucchini, and we put zucchini in stir fries, all kinds of stuff. Then we've got these are called Sweet Baby watermelons, I think they're called. I got them from seed. We have a little baby watermelon here, and then we have some around. Oh, here it is. Here, see? There's one right there. And there's a ton. Oh, here's another one. See this little baby one? Look at how cute. See, it's the size of my pinky. I'm hoping for a lot of the watermelons because the girls love watermelon. Then we've got our potatoes. And we did the, where you put dirt on it every time it needs to, but we didn't have enough dirt, so we'll see how those do. But red potatoes do amazing for us almost every year. We also put marigolds like all over the garden. We got some flowers, but we put marigolds like here, and then we also put marigolds in the middle of the trunks because some of them had, that's a weed. This is a marigold and it's about to flower. So we put those everywhere to help with the insects and hopefully deter them. This is one that we did for the first time this year, and I already got one off of it. It was a really good one. But this is a eggplant. Check that little eggplant out. We've got two on there, and they grow really slow. I thought they would be like a squash, but they're not like a squash. They're a lot different. I'll probably do more than one next year because they don't produce as much. So one of our favorite things is pickles and cucumbers, and so we did a lot of pickles, but we did a lot of cucumbers. Oh, there it is. Got our pickling cucumbers. We're gonna be pickling a lot, hopefully this year, and so we're just ready for these cucumbers. There's some little baby ones. Look, there's a ton of them, like there, here. We did it by the trellis, hoping it would go around. We did the snap peas that way too, so they'd go around the trellis to see if they would grow up that. And they've been doing a pretty good job at doing that, as long as I help them. Next thing, we have some jalapenos. We have gotten like 4 off this, and they're everywhere. There's one right here, 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 and little baby ones. So we got this little bitty, silly looking one right here. Right here, right here. When the tomatoes are ripe and red, we're gonna go ahead and use these jalapenos to make some hot sauce. We decided to go ahead and do some of these hot banana peppers, and they're so much smaller and they have taken so long to grow. Look at this one. Look how cute. I didn't even see these until just now. So we got some growing, and they're growing everywhere. Sweet. That's the first time I've seen those. There's that one. So that's the first time we've ever done the hot ones. And then we did bell peppers. So we did green bell peppers and red bell peppers. Which one is which, I don't know. But I think this one's red. And it's not producing, oh, look at that. Wait a minute, is that something? Oh, there you go. There's a bell pepper. Then another first for this year is these tomatillos, and I got one. And then when I was going to plant it, I read the tag and it said that it has to have a pollinator one, I guess. So you have to have 2. So I had to go back and get another one and put it right beside it. And they are like so much tomatillos on here. How do you pick these things? Somebody tell me in the comments. Every time I think, yeah, it feels right, but I don't know. You can't like tell the color of them inside or anything. So I'm not quite sure how to pick them. If I pick them too early, are they gonna taste weird? I don't know. So if you guys know, tell me. Then over here we have broccoli, and one of the bushes is broccoli, and one of them is Brussels sprouts, because we love Brussels sprouts. Robbie's not such a fan, but we love it. We love broccoli. He's a fan. He loves broccoli. But I thought we'd do the things that we eat all the time, and the bugs are killing them. We're hoping that they'll still survive. So now we're into our herb box. I think this is thyme, oregano, and sage. I believe that's what it is. And I know what this is. Everybody knows what this is. This is dill. We love, love, love dill. We like to eat cucumber sandwiches with sour cream and ranch dip, like powder in it. And we stir that up and with dill in it. So we got lots of that. And then in here is some wildflowers, because what I planted in here did not do very well. It actually didn't come up at all. It was, we put spinach in here because we do spinach stuff, and then we put cauliflower. And it was the first time I've ever done cauliflower too, and it didn't do very good because it didn't come up. So we are started on our compost pile and hope that we can use that next year to kind of help with everything in the garden. So maybe do some watermelon somewhere else because they really vine out, and maybe even some of the cucumber and squash because they flower out, or leaf out, and they're really like big and stuff. So I might like save the space and do that somewhere else. I'm really excited about next year. It's always better every year that you do it, and especially with compost. And so we're hoping to have a bigger garden next year, but I'm pretty proud of the one that we have now, and we're excited to get canning and salsa and tomatoes and cucumbers and pickles, so, and all the other stuff, of course, but just excited. Thank you. Oh, what are those flowers called? I forgot. Okay, I'll skip that, but anyway.